After a long journey overnight, WNBA star Brittany Griner once again back on U.S. soil. Early this morning, her plane landed right here at Kelly Field.
ABC's Faith Abube is here in San Antonio with more.
WNBA star Brittany Griner landing overnight in San Antonio, Texas, after spending nearly 10 months imprisoned in Russia, arrested for illegally carrying hashish oil in vape cartridges at the Moscow airport. President Biden making the announcement Thursday that a swap had been made for Griner's release.
Brittany will soon be back in the arms of her loved ones, and she should have been there all along.
Video from Russian state media shows Griner leaving a Russian penal colony and making her way to an airplane.
What's your mood? Happy.
Do you know where I'm heading to?
No.
No?
No. Улетите домой.
You fly back home.
To the U.S.
To the U.S.
Да, конечно. Так что все будет нормально.
Everything will be fine.
Hours later, video shows Griner in a red coat released into U.S. custody on a tarmac in Abu Dhabi. The smiling man shaking hands and giving hugs is Viktor Bout, the notorious Russian arms dealer who the U.S. swapped in exchange for Griner's freedom. Bout was arrested in 2010 and sentenced to 25 years for aiding a terrorist organization and conspiring to kill Americans. But Griner's friends, fans, and family breathing a huge sigh of relief.
I'm just standing here overwhelmed with emotions.
Sources say the prisoner swap came together in just the last few days. President Biden hoped to also secure the freedom of former U.S. Marine Paul Whelan, imprisoned in Russia on espionage charges for 4 years. But Russia rejected the proposal, making it clear Whelan's release was not on the table. And U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the U.S. made every possible offer to try to get Paul Whelan home. At this point, those negotiations continue. In San Antonio, Texas, Faith Abube, ABC News.
In Milwaukee, an attorney for a 10-year-old boy accused of killing his own mother in court, seeking to have his bail lowered. The child defendant making his court appearance virtually. His bond has been set at $50,000. The child is charged with shooting his mother, reportedly for waking him up early one morning last month and then refusing to buy him a virtual reality headset from Amazon. According to the court documents, the boy says he was trying to scare his mother but accidentally shot her in the face. He is charged as an adult.
The power is back on in Moore County, North Carolina. Restaurants and stores reopening to try and recover what they can before the holidays are over. County residents were left in the dark and cold since last Saturday. Crews worked around the clock to make repairs to 2 substations damaged by fire. Barbed wire has gone up around the facilities and guards are now patrolling the areas to make sure the electricity stays on. Local authorities are working with the FBI to find out who shot up the substations. A $75,000 reward is being offered for information.
The Keystone Pipeline system has been shut down after an oil leak was discovered near the border of Kansas and Nebraska. The emergency shutdown was ordered earlier this week after alarms were triggered and the pressure in the system dropped. The pipeline is a 2,700-mile system that delivers Canadian and U.S. oil to major refineries across America. In a statement from the Canada TC Energy Department, the company, quote, confirmed release of oil, end quote, into a creek south of Steel City, Nebraska. The company says they are working to contain and prevent the leak from spreading. No timetable has been given for when they might restart the Keystone Pipeline.
Officials in Hawaii are keeping their fingers crossed after the lava flow from the Mauna Loa volcano stalled only about 1.5 miles from a main highway. That road, sparred by the lava, so far connects the eastern and western halves of the Big Island. Authorities expect the flow to move a little more than stop, but say it no longer poses a threat to the highway. The U.S. Geological Survey says the fissure vent continues to erupt, but the amount of lava is greatly reduced.
One of those magnificent sights. Of course, you don't want to be anywhere near that lava flow, but to see it is just absolutely incredible.
It really is.
This is not so incredible because it's the same old thing every day. So much for that incredible.
Same old, same old. You know, look, it is going to be a fairly nice weekend, so there is that. We have maybe a couple showers Saturday night, Sunday morning, but nothing that's it's going to ruin your weekend plans. We love all these Elf on a Shelf pictures we've been getting. This one made me laugh out loud.
What is?
Well, someone needs some Christmas money. Oh. See, now he's
he's in the coin jar.
Yeah, that's right. He's making sure the kids behave, but you know he's maybe not doing the right thing here necessarily. But funny nonetheless.
Taking those coins.
Well, we'll
delivering
see.
some.
We'll see. Still keeping an eye on the kiddos, though, for sure. Keep those pictures coming in. We've had a good time watching them and seeing them. Okay, so the temperatures right now: 74 degrees Comfort, 72 Bandera, 75 in Seguin, 78 Gonzales, 79 Pleasanton, 69 right now in Uvalde. Dew points are still sky high. We are very much in the muggy territory here with dew points in the low to mid 60s. That doesn't really change. The mugginess may come down a little bit as we get into Sunday, but not much. So the forecast for today will be around 81 degrees for our high temperature. We may go partly cloudy for a time this afternoon, and then the clouds will fill back in tonight. More clouds, maybe some fog and drizzle to start your Saturday. Southerly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. We'll dig a little deeper into that weekend forecast, and we'll have the 7-day forecast for you too coming up in just a few minutes.
There's a warning for you parents and those folks who are looking for some relief from the cold and flu season. Antibiotics aren't always the right answer to the cold and flu season. ABC's Justin Finch outlines the possible risks to your health if antibiotics aren't used correctly.
Antibiotics only treat bacterial infections and can save lives when used correctly. But they do not treat viruses such as the common cold, flu, or COVID, which are more common than bacterial infections. The CDC warns that using antibiotics incorrectly can create antimicrobial resistance. This means a germ has developed the ability to defeat the drug designed to kill it. To prevent this, only take antibiotics if you need them, and exactly as prescribed, finishing the entire dose. If you experience side effects like severe diarrhea, are pregnant, or have a history of allergies to specific antibiotics, talk to your doctor to see what's best for you. Protect yourself from bacterial infections by preparing food safely, especially meat and lettuce, washing your hands with soap and water or using hand sanitizer, and staying up to date on your vaccines. These small steps can make a big difference in the fight against antimicrobial resistance and keep you and your loved ones healthier this holiday season. With this Medical Minute, I'm Justin Finch, ABC News.
Still coming up, currency for the nation now bears evidence of a very important moment for women's history. What it is and how soon you will see it right there in your wallet or purse. Coming up.
And the Webb telescope does it again. Incredible hidden images now seen, what NASA says they are.
And coming up after the break, the popular used car dealer Carvana is struggling to survive what's driving the company towards bankruptcy.
Hello everyone, these are your top headlines for Cheddar News. Good news for parents. Updated COVID vaccine should be available soon for children as young as 6 months old. The FDA has authorized the shots which target the Omicron variant for children who have received 2 primary doses of Moderna or Pfizer's vaccine. Now, the CDC still needs to sign off. Meanwhile, Americans are starting to see gas prices go down as they're now cheaper across the U.S. than they were a year ago. And the price per gallon could fall below $3 for most Americans by the end of the year. According to AAA, the national average for a gallon of unleaded gasoline was $3.32 Thursday, 2 cents cheaper than a year ago. And the 2023 Golden Globes are returning, and they now have found a host, Gerard Carmichael. The comedian earned an Emmy this year for his comedy special, Nathaniel. The announcement comes ahead of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association revealing their nominations on Monday. And that's your Cheddar News Update. I'm Baker Machado coming to you from Cheddar Studios in Lower Manhattan.
In consumer news, used car retailer Carvana could be heading towards bankruptcy. The company, known for its car vending machines, is a relatively new player in the used car field. 2 published reports and an analyst have slashed Carvana's share price target to $1. The company is suffering as used car prices have fallen, triggered by the rise in interest rates, which means higher car payments for potential buyers already saddled financially by inflation. Experts say Carvana's problems are worse than other used car dealers because it expanded faster than its sales could support.
You may not have your real happy face on when you visit the happiest place on earth next time, because price hikes at Disney World in Florida are now in effect. The increases started yesterday. There are now park-specific pricing for one-day, one-park tickets. On its busiest days, the Magic Kingdom is going to be the most expensive Disney World 4 theme park. Disney says that's because the Magic Kingdom's incredible demand as the most visited theme park in the world. Epcot and Hollywood Studios also have a different price range depending on the date and demand. Animal Kingdom, however, will keep its current prices. Pricing for park hopper tickets, which allow admission to multiple parks on the same day, will vary by date based on demand. And to round things off, Disney World is increasing the price of most annual passes. Will it still be the happiest place on earth? Some people are going to need a hug when they pay all those prices. If you do, you may want to put on some special pajamas. Jim Beam has come out with its Kentucky Hug pajamas. Oh, couldn't wait for these. Bourbon lovers may know that a Kentucky Hug is how the warm feeling after taking your first sip of bourbon is referred to, and these PJs are meant to mimic that warm feeling of a sip of bourbon. They have a remarkable panel around the neck and shoulders. When it's activated, it stimulates real-life hug. The limited edition PJs are $25, but they are already sold out on Jim Beam's website.
Texas was the site of an important U.S. historical event. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen and U.S. Treasurer Lynn Malerba penned their signatures on the first U.S. bills to feature two women's names on them. This happened yesterday in Fort Worth. Malerba also made history, becoming the first Native American to have her signature appear on U.S. currency. The women's names will appear first on $1 and $5 bills. The newly printed bills will be delivered to the Federal Reserve this month and should begin to make their appearance early next year.
And it's a stellar surprise from NASA's most powerful telescope. New data from the James Webb Space Telescope has revealed never-before-seen stars in the Southern Ring Nebula. At least two, possibly three unseen stars craft the oblong, curvy shapes of nebula, and for the very first time, researchers were able to pinpoint the mass of the central star before it created the nebula. It took 70 researchers from the University in Sydney, Australia, to analyze the images of the dying star. From their calculations, the star was nearly 3 times the mass of the sun before it now measures about 60% of the mass of the sun. Very interesting.
Mind blown.
Is it? Does that blow your mind right there?
Beyond my
I think
scope
it's incredible.
of understanding.
They have hours and hours of footage to look at. There's going to be way more discoveries.
It's pretty incredible. Hey, listen, no need for, what was it, a Kentucky Hug? No need for that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Plenty warm, 75 degrees so far. 66 was the low this morning. Records are 85 and 23. We'll get into the 80s, but we probably won't set that record of 85 set back in 2008. We do have a couple cold fronts, though, to talk about. That forecast is coming up. Welcome back. Seems like every time we take a look outside, the skies just get clearer. We're seeing more blue sky, and that trend will continue throughout the rest of the afternoon. It's going to get pretty warm. Yesterday we were up around 81. I don't see any reason why we won't get back there again today. 75 right now. Dew point is at 65. Southerly winds at 9 miles per hour around the area. 68 in Rock Springs. That's one of the cool spots. It's still underneath some of that cloud cover. But as you go east, where the sun has been out most of the day, 78 Gonzales, 78 Beeville, 78 Pleasanton, and we're in the 70s here around Bexar County. Starting to see some upper 70s. Stinson, 77. You'll probably be near 80 very, very soon. A look at the forecast temperatures around the area today. Those clouds thin out some. 78 Castroville, 74 in Bernie. It'll be around 79 San Marcos today. I think we get into the 80s around Seguin, Forestville, Elmendorf, 81 in Pleasanton, 80 in Pearsall. And then tonight, clouds fill back in. We drop into the mid 60s, but as the temperature and the dew point get close together, probably going to see some more fog, maybe a little bit of drizzle. We haven't seen a whole lot of that last few days, but at least a little bit from time to time tomorrow morning can be expected. Now let's talk about the weekend forecast. If you got plans, know that most of the weekend will be kind of like what we're seeing today. Mostly cloudy, warm, humid. There is a small chance of a shower, not only with some drizzle in the morning, but a chance of some showers late in the day. And then I'm going to watch Saturday night into Sunday morning. Weak frontal boundary gets in here. That may be just enough to spark off a shower or storm as well. We're going to put in a 30% chance. That goes into early Sunday morning. And then I think by Sunday afternoon, things clear out a little bit. We'll actually see a little bit drier air working on Sunday. It's not going to be dry by any stretch of the imagination, but just a little lower humidity, and that brings temperatures down some too, 76. Frontal boundary across North Texas right now. North of that, it is fairly chilly. We've got some 40s in Amarillo, Lubbock. Seems like the cold air has just kind of been sitting here across North Texas, but this front just hasn't had a good push. Can't make it down here into South Texas, just the way the pattern is setting up. But I think as we get into Sunday, well, we get a little disturbance working across Texas, and that finally pushes some of that cooler air a little closer to us. And as we look at the big picture here, a lot of the really cold stuff is still bottled up into Canada. 7 in Bismarck, 30 in Minneapolis, 31 right now in Cut Bank. So here's a look at the forecast. Again, we go partly cloudy this afternoon. Clouds fill back in tonight. We will add in a small chance of rain Saturday morning and then again Saturday afternoon. It's only 20%. Not a big deal, but Saturday night, this model does show a few showers and maybe a storm developing. This will be around 4 a.m. Sunday, 30% chance of rain. This is pre-dawn. And I think by sunrise Sunday, a lot of this is really starting to move out, so it shouldn't be a big issue on Sunday either. We'll go mostly cloudy. Then we look long term. This storm system moves away. Here comes the next bigger one. And this is the one we've been talking about because it brings the drier, cooler air in here by Tuesday. So as it makes its way across the country, there will be a lot of active weather up and down the plains, snow on the backside of this. For us, we're just on the tail end of things. So 20% chance of a shower or storm along the front. That moves through. Less humid, cooler, finally by the middle part of next week. Here's how it looks in the 7-day forecast. We go 80 tomorrow, 76 on Sunday, as we said, 80 Monday, 80 Tuesday, small chance of rain with the front, and then lower humidity and cooler Wednesday and Thursday. We'll be in the 60s for highs, at least that's the way it's looking right now, and lows in the 40s, the change we have been looking for, guys.
Love that. Can't wait. Thanks, Justin. Coming up, the Majestic's new show is hitting the stage this weekend, and it'll be getting you on your feet. We're going to be going behind the scenes in today's Backstage after the break. There is a show playing at the Majestic Theater this weekend that is sure to get you on your feet.
It's a musical about international stars Gloria and Emilio Estefan. Our Stefania Jimenez tells us more.
There's a reason this show is called On Your Feet, and that's because that's exactly what you're going to want to do when you hear pop classics. Plus, you're also going to be in for some surprises.
You're going to want to get on your feet in the middle, in the end. There is, a little spoiler alert. You get a little on your feet because we dance with you. So it's definitely a very, very good dance show. We'll definitely go since Gloria is since she's 16, if I'm not mistaken, a very, very young age until the accident, which is in 1991, like the AMA performance. So we're going to go all through that era. And even before that, we go to the 40s, but then using all Gloria songs since, Dr. B in the 80s, 1, 2, 3, until we get to Coming Out of the Dark, and of course, Conga. So you're going to hear all those greatest hits. I knew Gloria Estefan, I knew Emilia Estefan's story from before, but when I started doing this musical, I was like, whoa, they went through so much.
On Your Feet plays at the Majestic Theater through Sunday. For tickets and more information, you know where to go. Our website, KSAT12. Stefania Jimenez, KSAT12 News.
Tiffany even moving her feet a little bit there.
Oh, yeah. Don't let me get started. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, she'll go crazy on us.
Mike and Fiona, y'all. Too much fun this morning.
Yes.
Money.
Yes, he's always waving around the cash.
I know. Showing off here. $500, maybe yours. Going to tell you how you can enter to win.
Yes, and we have, of course, Executive Chef Peter Scott from Gather Brewing Company here, and we are going to be making a great ramen, but it's all in the broth, right?
Yes, ma'am. So the broth is pork broth, and we simmer it for about 15 hours.
With the bones. It's got to be the bones, right?
It's definitely got to be the bones, but the secret to a perfect, more depth broth is we actually grind our bones after we boil it for 15 hours. so you get a more deep flavor.
And let me tell you, we've already tasted that. It's got a silkiness to it. So, all right, Jen's going to bring us a story about Soldiers Angels, and it's a great organization that helps out folks that have served our country.
And it's National Pastry Day, and take a look at these delicious beignets. We have PJ's Coffee here, and we're going to tell you about a deal they've got. You can get one of those for a great price.
Speaking of treats, Stephanie Garza from Pup and Away is here, and you've got a neat little thing for dogs to kind of help out with the stress, right?
Yeah, so yummy treats. Why not make your dog's treats more yummy and more fun by sticking them in a food puzzle toy like this and letting them have at it and work for their food.
Kind of keeps them occupied. All right. Hey, big question. If you got an extra $500, what would you buy?
Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and
Did you
Twitter.
get me something special?
Yes, that was my first thought.
I knew it.
See you in a bit.
And this is such a cool story. A San Antonio native who attends Texas A&M University won $100,000 in tuition money. According to a press release, Rafael Hidrogo won Dr. Pepper's 14th annual tuition giveaway. This happened this past weekend during the halftime at the Pac-12 championship game.
I was watching that. I didn't realize he was from San Antonio.
Yeah.
Hidrogo was able to throw the most footballs under 30 seconds into a giant Dr. Pepper can. Students were chosen to participate by entering the competition through TikTok, by posting why they thought they should have a chance to win the tuition money. Apparently TikTok was impressed with his entry. Congratulations to Hidrogo. Man, I did not know.
That's amazing. The full story is right now on KSAT.com.
You ever seen that competition?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, they start tossing footballs through this hole in a big old Dr. Pepper can
Oh,
at halftime. Kind of cool.
Stressful.
Yeah.
But it's more like shot, but they do a good job with it. Yeah. And you say he was an Aggie, right? Kick him. To fit that in. 81 Friday today, 80 Saturday. There are some small rain chances Saturday night into Sunday. We'll watch that, and then another chance Tuesday. We finally get some cooler weather by the middle part of next week. But in the meantime, still a lot of clouds, still a lot of humidity. And just keep that KSAT weather app handy this weekend in case there is a shower or two that pops up, guys.
That's all our show for now.
All right, headed down to finish the week off right with some broth and some beignets. Interesting combination. Mike and Fiona with SA Live. It starts right
now.
Celebrate San Antonio. Coming to you live from historic Market Square. This is SA Live.
The whole gang is here today. It is a festive Friday. Yes. Good afternoon to everybody. I'm Fiona Gorostiza.
And I'm Mike Oster. I was just thinking that David forgot the third B, the broth, the beignets, and beer.
Beer, that's right.
Yes, indeed. And hey, we mentioned earlier today about the $500 giveaway that's been going through the 16th. And so we wanted to know, if you just got $500, somebody handed you 5 Franklins there, what would you want to buy?
I would buy you a Christmas present.
What?
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, it's not like you're getting $500 right off the bat, so what would it be?
Well, I would probably go on eBay and try and find one of your cool vintage briefcases that you love to buy. Okay, what about you?
My wife would probably take it, so I don't want to have some.
Okay, all right.
I'd get you something special.
Okay, all right. Let us know at SA Live KSAT on Facebook and Twitter what you would get.
All right, 'tis the season of celebrations, and a local veteran-owned brewery is giving us another reason to party.
Yes, Peter Scott, the executive chef from Gather Brewing Company, is here to tell us about their event tomorrow. It's a milestone one, and show us, of course, some seasonal eats and drinks. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
All right.
Veteran-owned, you're a veteran?
Yes, sir. Army veteran, 10 years.
Thank you for your
service. Yes. So, what are you celebrating tomorrow?
So tomorrow's our 1-year anniversary. It's a pretty big deal. We've been open 1 year tomorrow, so we got a lot of big things going tomorrow. It's gonna be a special day.
Got a new beer you're introducing, but also some wonderful food here too. And this is your specialty. You love doing Asian food, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So while in the military, I spent some time in Korea, and I just fell in love with Asian culture. So we try and take a little bit of that and put it in our menu.
And we're doing ramen.
So we're doing ramen today. So in front of you, we have some katsu ramen broth. So like I stated earlier, the broth is pork bones, and they've been boiled for 15 hours. After the boil, we grind the bones to get all the flavor out of the bones, and then we strain it. So it leaves you with this thick, mouthfeel you should get.
And that's why, because I know a lot of people like to do, you know, put bones in to make their own, say, chicken broth or something like that. And the best thing, if you can't grind, just chop them up real good, right? So it gets all that good stuff coming out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you cooked in the Army, right?
Yes, sir. I was a cook.
Did you do this for all?
Different setting. Different setting. Not as intricate.
And right now, all the guys that he served with, they're going like, really? We didn't get this stuff when he was cooking for us? So
the pork belly also that we're using, we use our beer that's brewed in-house. So it's a beer braised pork belly.
Oh, wow, really?
Yes, sir. So we're going to add the pork belly. We also have some toppings here, just classic ramen toppings. Corn, scallion, shiitake mushrooms. We have a little fried garlic. We have egg and the little seaweed garnish.
All right. And the whole trick is you got to kind of put it off to the side and
just
everything.
make it look pretty. It's your bowl.
It's your bowl.
Do it how you want.
Okay.
You don't want to cover the pork. The pork is the main.
You are a brewery, right?
Yes, sir.
And what kind of beers do you sort of specialize in?
All sorts. All sorts. The man behind the beer is behind the camera, actually. I'm in the kitchen most of the time, so.
So tell us a little bit about the beers. You've got what?
Oh yeah, we're releasing. So we brought a few with us, and we're also releasing an anniversary beer and a Christmas beer tomorrow. You guys will have to come check us out tomorrow to sample that. We're gonna run our brunch menu like normal. Then at 3 o'clock we have a big celebration. We're gonna do raffles every hour on the hour. We're gonna be rolling out our beer membership, our beer club membership. So you guys don't want to miss it.
Okay, and you also, for some of your brunch items, I'm trying to get this egg in here, and this is going to be fun to do. There we go. I'll just do one.
You have an example of one of the brunch items right there, right?
That is actually one of our, so we do a monthly special. One of my chefs, Chef Brittany, shout out to her. She creates a monthly waffle every month. So this is our December waffle. So we have a Belgian lay waffle. It's spiced apples, a cinnamon cream, graham cracker dust, and it's sprinkled with white chocolate.
Oh, wow. Okay, and of course you can wash all that down with a flight of mimosas,
We have our mimosa flights as well. So we have a cranberry rosemary mimosa, we have an apple cinnamon, we have a pineapple chamoy, and then just the original mimosa.
Okay, the cream on top of there?
It's a gingerbread cream.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Trying to bring out a little holiday spirit.
Yes, yes. All right, and tomorrow the event is free. Anyone can come.
It is free, yes ma'am, from 3 to close, so 3 to 10 p.m. Anyone more than welcome to come, hang out, have a good time. We're gonna run full menu. We also selling barbecue plates tomorrow. We're gonna have the smoker going. We got baby back ribs, we have sausage, mac and cheese, potato salad.
So the regular menu just kind of runs the gamut of everything, just about,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir. Full regular menu, and we're doing a little special just for the anniversary.
And the 15-hour ground up the bone broth, it has this like a silkiness to it almost.
It should be like a mouthfeel.
Just like that. So, oh, this is absolutely delicious. And whereabouts?
Tell folks where you're located.
210 East Aviation Boulevard. It's in Universal City, right outside of Randolph Air Force Base.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't forget, Gather Brewing Company's 1 year together party is happening tomorrow, December 10th, from 3 to 10 p.m. They're located, as you heard, in Universal City. For more information, just head to our website, salive.com, and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab.
Broth is delicious. All right, well, spreading holiday cheer is what Soldiers Angels and Angel sponsors are all about this season.
So we're putting our KSAT Community Spotlight on Soldiers Angels this month in partnership with Energy Transfer, University Health, and Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union.
Yes, indeed, and our Jen Tobias Trusky shows us one family's very special delivery.
It's important to me to help provide for my children gifts this year because it's been a hard year financially and just through different things going on in our family. So.
Angela Davenport and her husband are both veterans. This Christmas, their family is in need of extra help, so they've been adopted through the Soldiers Angels program.
I've done a lot with Soldiers Angels over the past few years, and luckily I am very blessed, and my children are very blessed, and I thought we need to pay this forward to a family that really needs the help this year.
Christine Tricka has made the special visit today to deliver gifts for all 5 kids. The Davenport family is one of many military families who are in need of financial help this holiday season.
it would have been awful if these beautiful children had not been able to have a good Christmas. I don't know what's all going on, but I know that they're going through some stuff, and we all go through hard times. So it just makes my year that I'm able to help this family, this beautiful family.
This year, Turka is sponsoring 3 families, 11 kids, and her mother, who is also a volunteer for Soldiers Angels, helps her out with the deliveries.
A lot of why it's so important to me with Soldiers Angels is because we don't have the military in our family, and this is the only way that I know how to pay back at least a little bit what they have given to our country and the sacrifices that they've given as a family. So that's why I do it for Soldiers Angels.
Soldiers Angels Adopt a Family campaign is meant to ensure that all families who have sacrificed for the good of the nation are provided a holiday they've earned and deserve.
It's just been such a heartwarming experience because they all care, and the people that have not used the program or even reached out to Soldiers Angels should, because they're really there, and they really it's really amazing how much they really care for people in general.
The organization also provides care packages throughout the year, along with veteran internships.
It's a 6-month internship for veterans where they help you, you have goals, and they help you with whatever obstacles you might have and help you work through it so then you can become employable.
One thing's for sure, the holidays are a little brighter here in the Davenport home, thanks to Soldiers Angels.
Oh, they're blessings.
Oh, yeah, you're a blessing. You're beautiful children.
For SA Live, I'm Jen Tobias-Trusky.
Great organization, and Soldiers Angels does so much for military families all year long, including treats for troops using donated Halloween candy for care packages and holiday stockings for heroes.
They also provide a veteran food distribution. The next one is December 16th at Cowboys Dance Hall from noon to 3 p.m. For more information, head to SALive.com, click the As Seen on SA Live tab. Still ahead, it's a first-of-its-kind restaurant right here in the Alamo City. What you need to know when you walk through the door, and we check out the menu.
But first, we're helping you make it a happy holidays. A local expert reveals her top gifts for pet parents and our furry friends. That's next on SA Live.